I could do this all day.
That's a private.
Alright, so...
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh?
You broke it?
So, as you go to sit down and cast your ritual on... There we go.
Uh-oh.
Start shit.
Oh, what's going on?
Maybe if you hit it.
Hold on. As you sit down to start to cast your ritual spell, you start to pull your components out and set them on the ground, and you hear that these little pieces of black ooze start to come together. Can you do me a favor? On top of go to the computer. On top of the printer is a couple pieces of paper. Could you hand those to me?
Does the black ooze kind of look familiar? Like the scene that was coming out of those zombies?
Make a perception check.
Not that it would matter. 6.
Sure.
Egad.
Yeah.
Great Scott.
All right. So everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
Alright, not too bad.
16.
12. 17.
14.
15 over here.
Excellent. Top of the round.
I'll run up on him. Slash him with my sword. Little bitch out.
Okay.
15.
Okay. 15 hits. Roll damage.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
What was it?
18.
Okay. So as you slash into it, it splits into 2 little jellies. Just give me one of the dice. You can keep the big jelly there.
Oh.
Splits into 2 little jellies.
Well.
Huh.
Oh my god, you cut it in half. Spoon.
What?
Do you want to do anything else?
Nope, that was it.
Okay. Over here.
Looking at them.
Yep.
Do they appear to have eyes?
They do not.
Alright, it's not gonna work, fellas. I will cast Firebolt on the one on the left.
Okay.
The farthest one. 17.
Alright, 17 hits.
2.
As it hits, you see it kind of like ooze back a little bit, and then kind of come back to form.
Okay.
Cool. Next up is... I'm sorry.
Now, this one is going to be a little weird. because of it being all like that, but I'm going to try to cast Ensnaring Strike on it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run up. Boop boop.
Spin around.
It says the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appear at the point of impact, and a target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by magical vines until the spell ends. A large or larger creature has advantage on the saving throw. While restrained, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turns.
Okay.
So it's the next time I hit it, so if I miss, I can still next time. Alright, so hammer time. 19.
19 hits. Which
Alright.
one are you hitting?
I'm gonna hit that one to the side there.
Okay.
Yeah, I would think I'm more to the side here, like right there.
Okay.
And that's a D8 because I'm a shield. That is 5 points of damage, and I need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Which I'm not even sure what my saving throw is. I have it written down here somewhere. Okay. Oh, it's not very high.
Alright, and what happens if you fail your... Wait, say that again?
You have to make a strength saving throw. If you fail, it is restrained by the spell, and then the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turns.
10.
That's 12 is my spell save.
Nice. So it takes 1d...
At the start of each of its turns. I don't know if it takes it initially. Oh, you're talking about for my roll? It takes 5 points of damage.
No, I got that. But at the start of its
Turns,
turn,
it takes 1d6.
1d6. Okay. I'll roll for that at the start of its turn. All right. So then, Henry.
I'm gonna
So
cast
that's
Secret
4.
Flame on that one.
Okay.
Not that one. That one.
Okay.
Not Bernard. So that's a dex saving throw.
Since it's,
14.
14.
since it's
Okay.
restrained, does it get disadvantage on dexterity saving throws? I don't know how restrained works.
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
Nice.
That would have been the same anyway. I just rolled a natural 20 and a 16. Alright. So as you release, it just kind of splits between the two of them. It is...
I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Nice.
Okay. Does it read that for me?
You unleash a strain of insults laced with several enchantments at the creature you can see within range. If the target can hear you, it must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage. It has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
Okay. So it doesn't need to understand you.
I just can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the save? Wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay. So 3. So go ahead and roll your damage.
1.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna mark it. Probably doesn't understand me.
Doesn't matter. It
Does
still
it?
make you feel better.
Oh, okay. Fucking blob. Get out of here.
There you go.
Alright. So you see, as you name call, it shakes a little bit.
Does it like jiggle?
Yeah, it just jiggles. Just a little.
Fucking jello.
Delightful.
Okay. their turn. The first one closest to you is going to attack you, noob.
Bring it. Bring it.
It's 15 to hit.
Nope.
All right. You see as like one of the blobs kind of like reaches out towards you. You kind of duck out of the way. The other one is going to make an attack at you.
Okay.
20 to hit.
Yes, but like I said, it doesn't get disadvantage or anything while restrained.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Yeah. Oh, right, because that one's. Yeah, that one missed.
Does it take damage because it was its turn?
Right. So what'd you roll?
A 4.
Okay. So as it goes to like reach out, it gets pierced by these. You said thorns?
Yeah, it's like thorny one.
Okay. Okay. It is your turn.
I'll take another swing at that one.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get me. 18.
18?
Yeah.
18 hits.
Oh, I get to reroll both of those, right? All ones?
Mm-hmm. Does it count on the D4 though? I don't think it counts on the D4, does it?
No, just your weapon.
Okay. Sweet. It's 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay. Alright, you come down, and as you come down, you just. It squirts out to both sides. So that first one is dead.
Skeet.
Yeah.
Yep. And that will be
Just take the dice.
Jenga.
Oh.
Alright.
I'm just gonna scooch to the right a little bit and cast Firebolt.
Okay.
This? 14.
14 hits.
Ooh, alright. 4. Wait, this one.
Okay. As you, it hits and starts to catch fire. As it catches fire, it kind of shrivels down, and you hear this weird.
Well, my spell didn't last very long. I just kind of wanted to see how it would work out.
Sorry.
That's fine. Great work.
I want to go back to casting Detect Magic.
Wow, just like that, huh?
Just like that.
My adrenaline's still pumping. That looks like something I shat out after I ate some bad clams. It's not very nice. Don't look at me like that. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I just say shit.
Alright.
Cool.
Oh, I'm freezing.
Yeah,
I have 2 pairs of socks on. And 2 sweaters.
So, you. That was much air.
Mm-hmm.
Funny, mine doesn't squeak.
Don't do that. Hold on 1 second.
I'm just gonna go to where she's at and just gonna start like doing some weird dances. See if it helps with the ritual.
So as you're like as you're sitting down to cast this ritual, he's like
I start playing my spoons for him to dance to.
Pull out the flute while you're playing the spoon.
Damn right.
How many chalk do I add? Okay,
So
we're good. I'll
you-
prestidigitate like a like an elephant sound.
I'm just trying to block all of them out.
make a wisdom save.
Guys, I think it's working. A wisdom save?
Yeah.
Oh.
Um,
Your saves are up top in this box here.
18.
Okay. Yeah, they're trying, but. So about 5 minutes go by, and yes, it is magical, and it is illusionary. Which- That's what I told you guys when you found it the first time.
That's what I thought. I don't know where I wrote that. I can't find it anywhere.
Your notes are very subpar.
Where are your fucking notes?
I don't take notes.
There's
I
like
wing
2
it.
sentences on every page.
Right. How much do we owe the guy for the boat? Do you remember? No, you fucking don't, because you didn't write it down.
I'm pretty sure the town is destroyed. I don't think the guy cares about the boat right
I
now.
think we already gave him the money anyway. No, he's
No, we
still have the
didn't.
money.
No, we were given 3 days when we were going to jail.
Oh,
It's
I
been
think
more
he's
than
got
3
more to
days.
worry about now.
We'll see.
Illusionary magic. What does it do? Besides blind people? Maybe that's just what it does.
Yeah, do we know what else it can do?
You gotta sit down and study it on a
Yeah,
short
you have
rest.
to identify.
Oh, you don't do the sit and study it on a short rest thing?
There's nothing you can really do, because in order to study it, you'd have to put it in your hands,
No.
and it'll blind you as soon as
Put
you
it on the
take
ground and
rest.
see what happens.
What happens if you have it in your hand in the water, though? Nothing, right?
Feels like stone.
Has anybody tried cupping
Can
it?
I?
How big is it?
It's just a small pebble.
Can you cover my eyes so I can cup it?
So who's gonna cover my eyes?
Could I do an Arcana check and maybe see what it was used for? Or maybe.
Yeah. Go ahead and do an Arcana check. It's gonna be high.
Okay. 22.
You assume that it was used for a trap.
Okay.
Nothing else, huh? Alright, everybody
Yeah, I feel like this is made just for a ruse.
everybody cover your eyes.
Are you covering one of my eyes?
No, I need you to cover your eyes. Are you holding it?
Oh boy.
I'm getting ready to stick my hands in the cup. I'm going to shut my eyes as... Can you have Bucket go over my eyes? That way something's covering it.
What's he gonna sit on?
I'll put my
You want
head
Bucket
back
to
like
sit
this.
on your face.
I want Bucket to sit on my face.
Oh.
And that's your show, folks.
What if
Those
it
are
blinds
Hasbro's
Bucket?
sponsorship. We were
Rats
trying.
don't need sight.
Excuse me. He's my friend.
Alright, so I'm going to have Bucket sit on my face and cover my eyes.
Bucket is still in my pocket, by the way.
Do you want to go there with me?
Alright, cover your eyes. I'm gonna grab the pebble.
No!
Cover my
You
eyes.
reach in and you grab the pebble and you pull it up.
I'm gonna put it in my mouth.
What's happening?
First of all, I need everybody, except for you,
Except for who? Nobody's looking at you. Oh, just everybody
except for
else.
him. Yeah, you're the only one that has your eyes covered in real life.
You said that's how it worked last time! You know, I give the fuck up. You change the rules all the time.
So I didn't say. I just know that he covered his eyes and he covered his eyes, and everybody else went blind. Everybody else make a... Let's do a dex save. As he reaches real quick in without you guys knowing that he's going to do it. He's just
I
like,
know, I told
got
everybody to cover their eyes.
I've been
And
holding
everybody
my...
covered their eyes.
My eyes have been covered for a while.
Yours have, yeah.
Yeah, mine's have too. As soon as he did it, I was like, oh, come on.
All right, you all cover your eyes. You pull it out. You go blind.
My eyes are closed.
Cool. You go blind.
All right.
As you shove this pebble into your mouth.
I wish somebody could see this. I'm just gonna start talking, and every time I
I'll
talk,
open
my
my
mouth opens,
Oh,
and it just
no,
goes.
no,
Or does my saliva counteract the brightness?
When he stops talking, I'll open my eyes to see if, I don't know.
Do you have your mouth open or closed?
It's closed.
Okay, so it's closed. You open your eyes.
Am I blind?
Do you see anything?
It's like a strobe light.
All right. Give me the. Can I have the cup, please? I'm just gonna spit it back.
I can't
Okay.
see anything because my eyes are closed.
All right.
I'm
So you
blind.
spit it back into the cup.
I guess I have a feeling that this stone makes you go blind. There's nothing that happened before that would have suggested that. I don't understand. Django, did it look cool at least?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool. I can't see shit.
Roll.
Apparently my saliva does not counteract the brightness of the light.
Roll a 20 for me.
What if you dump the water in your mouth with
18.
it?
Okay.
Huh?
Please don't answer questions like that.
What?
I'm gonna take the thing and I'm gonna put it in with water in my mouth, and it's sitting in there. I'm not swallowing it.
Okay.
It's sitting there.
The water starts to like dribble down your mouth as you're like,
Are my cheeks just lit the
Mhm.
fuck up?
no.
No? Good.
Nothing?
Did it do anything?
No?
Alright, here's the water back.
What are you guys doing?
I guess fucking nothing.
Oh, now I'm gonna try something. How dirty is the floor?
Dirty.
Alright.
Probably as dirty
Okay.
as-
Everybody cover your eyes!
Oh,
My
boy.
eyes are
All right.
covered.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna do one of these,
Okay.
and I'm gonna reach in and pull it out. I'm going down. I'm gonna like rub it all over the ground until I feel like it's covered with dirt.
Okay.
And I'm gonna open my eyes.
You're blind.
Fuck! Thought about it a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna like feel around, grab it, and then put it back in the cup.
Okay.
I still can't see. Is it in the cup? Somebody open your eyes and check.
I'm opening my eyes.
Make a dexterity save.
Me?
Does the blindness come with like the flashbang effect, where like you kind of hear it too?
No. No.
5.
Okay. So who opens their eyes to see if it fell into the cup?
Me.
You're blind because it fell beside the cup. So now it is sitting at the side of the cup. You're blind. You guys have your eyes covered. You're still blind.
Did I hear it fall?
You heard the ting of the cup. So like where he dropped it, it hit the ground, but it hit the cup. And then it hit the ground.
Alright. Did anybody open their eyes?
I'm still holding the cup, right?
I opened my eyes, but I'm blind.
Oh, so I missed the cup. I'm gonna feel around the cup.
I'm gonna help him feel around too.
I'm gonna try to just. I feel a gentle caress on my hands.
I'm sure you guys are doing a good job.
Don't open your eyes. It's for the best.
I'm like at all fours. Just
You know what? I'm already blind, so I'm just down on hands and knees,
Yeah.
both hands.
Each of you roll a d20 for me.
That was not too bad. 11.
13.
Okay. You feel a stone. As you're like reaching around, you grab it and you pick it up.
I'm gonna feel for the top of the cup.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Feel the top of the cup.
I'm gonna roll my fingers around the edges.
Okay.
And I'm gonna drop it in the middle of where I found it.
You drop it in.
Am I still blind?
Yeah, you're still
I
blind.
didn't know how long it's lasting. I'm assuming it's still from the first time. I was just asking for it.
Yeah.
Somebody else, open your eyes and see if that worked.
Okay. I'll do it.
As you open your eyes, you go blind. Wrong stone.
That's what I was kind of figuring, but there's no way of knowing.
Yeah. So now 3 of you are blind.
Motherfucker.
So go ahead and are you guys still looking for the stone?
I'm still looking for the
So
stone.
13 didn't get it?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm still looking
It's
around.
literally you're like we're matching rolls at this point.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still looking around.
Okay. So go ahead and roll 20s for me.
15.
Oh, there you go. 16.
Okay. Alright. You feel the stone again. You're like I don't even know where you're at. You don't even know where you're at.
I'm doing something similar to last time.
Yep. So you feel a stone.
Am I still blind?
Yes.
Okay, so it has been more than a minute.
It's no.
Okay.
This is like
Somebody else open your eyes and see if that worked.
I'm out.
it's only you 2 left.
It's all you.
Nope, not doing it.
Oh my god, you guys are terrible team players.
I can't do anything. I'm blind already.
You're not blind
No,
already.
you're not blind yet. He is. Oh, I got you. Go ahead. Make a deception check.
Nat 20.
Roll against his roll against it. For what? What's he rolling? Insight?
It was deception.
Insight.
So,
Oh no, that doesn't make it. That 20 doesn't mean anything on ability checks. Just a really high roll.
Just really high roll.
You did not beat that
No.
really high roll.
I'm gonna just open my eyes.
Okay. You didn't drop it into the cup?
Yes, I did. I said I did something similar to last time where I did.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you meant by like searching
No,
around.
no.
I was like, why would you?
No, like
No, everybody's
similar
blind.
where I
Yeah.
kind of feel the rim of the cup and make sure it goes in.
You open your eyes and you see Noob and Bernard like searching around. Bernard's like just touching the rim of a cup. Django's just sitting there.
Is it with just the tip?
Just the tip. You just rub the tip around the edge. Getting it worked in.
Did it work?
Yes.
Oh my god. I still can't see though.
Noob, you can.
I'm gonna just keep going. I can find it.
Noob, you don't need to look anymore.
No, I can find it.
Alright. Well.
Everybody's blind or
No.
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 I'm still
Okay.
standing there with my eyes closed.
At least somebody's a team player.
Just then, all the light spells that you guys have casted.
Yeah,
just,
you're fearless leader
Go
over
black.
here.
Okay,
So it is now black.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Did my blindness fade?
As far as you know, no.
Okay. I'm still blind. I thought this went away after a little bit.
It is pitch black.
Oh, damn it! It's lasted a lot longer this time. Oh no.
I'm gonna cast light on his spoon,
Okay. Okay.
and then
So, where is your spoon?
I don't know. It's probably laying next to me somewhere.
Like hanging around your neck, probably?
Oh yeah, I do. I have it tied around my neck.
Okay.
Yeah, I do keep it tied around my neck. I forgot.
All
Oh,
right.
my
So
own character.
it takes a little bit. You feel these hands just start to like touch you.
I am still not over my wife, young miss.
I'm just trying to give you some light.
And she
Okay,
touches your
that's.
spoon.
I don't like that dirty talk.
Stuck.
She touches your spoon.
Which one?
Oh yeah.
Do you love me?
You know what that is?
From China. She casts light, and it, starts to glow faintly, and then about 10 feet of light.
Do I see it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna
thank
pick up
God.
some random rock and be like, I found it. I found it.
So
Good
here's
job, noob.
so here's a fun question. If I look in the cup, there's two rock-looking things in it. Do they look exactly the same?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
So we don't know which one's which.
Cool.
Does Noob's rock he found look anything like the one in there?
Similar.
Nice. Why don't you throw that one in there too?
That's not a good idea.
Hey, now we got a bunch of them.
I was actually gonna do it.
Nothing can go wrong.
Wait, we could use this. Have you guys ever seen that theater production, The Princess Bride?
What's a theater production?
Like a show, like a play.
I don't believe I've ever been to one of those.
What's it like in your town?
I mean, trees of life dying, Just a horror!
You just have
Bunch of
like,
dead
is your
owls.
town just a tree?
No, you fucking did it.
One time, I never
What about
saw
the
a theater
spiders?
production, but one time I did see a fox shit in a bird nest.
Shit.
Huh.
Is it anything like that?
No. But thank you.
It was pretty
Thank you.
entertaining.
Thank
I've
you
never
for
seen
that.
anything like it.
I have not
I mean,
either.
what did the poo look like?
I didn't see the poop up close. That fox was shitting in bird nest. I didn't know what he would do to me.
I mean,
I probably would have smashed it with my hammer, but
you could have had a cute fox hat.
well, that's true, I guess. I have no
And
interest
maybe
in a
some,
fox hat, but
paw mittens for your fingers?
no, that doesn't sound enjoyable to me.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Breaking the DM, apparently.
Talking about foxes shit in the nest.
Fox, it was something I saw. I thought we were talking about things that we've seen from where we live.
Do you have anything to add, Noob? Like, you
I
seen
want to get the
anything
hell
cool?
out of this maze.
Oh, I totally forgot we were in a maze.
I want to leave so bad.
There's no foxes in here.
I hope not.
I hope there are.
Well, unless you're a bird's nest, you don't really have to worry. And honestly, I think that was a little rare. I only saw it once.
Do you think that's where they go all the time?
No.
Seriously, what the
Candy?
fuck's wrong with you?
Wouldn't it?
Well, there might not be fox in here, but there sure is skeet coming out through the walls.
That's true, but that's okay. You slice through that skeet, it's all over your bicho now, though.
Yeah, it's normal.
Skeet on your bicho.
Skeet on your show.
All right. Well, I thought we were.
It's a new club song.
Honestly, I thought we were gonna relax a little bit because we've been walking all the time.
Well, I mean, at this point, you guys have rested for a little while.
It took me a good at least 20 minutes to tell my story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody was really curious about it, so I had to tell them.
All right. So you guys.
I mean,
So you guys gonna head back the hallway?
Yep.
Marching order. Right now, he's the only one with light.
Light my sword. Light my
I'm
sword.
gonna cast light on,
Stop rubbing your bicho in your
Bicho.
face.
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast light on my chicken foot necklace.
Who's
Okay.
behind me?
I am.
Who's next?
Sure.
I'm in the rear again.
Yeah, you will.
Do you,
Yeah, I will.
All right. So you follow the hallway back until you come to the intersection where it is marked. There is an arrow facing where you're coming from. Across the way, you see a big purple. So to the left of you, you see a big purple line, and then there's a passage that goes straight ahead
With no chalk on it.
with no chalk.
Alright, so we don't get confused, I'm going to require a piece of...
These are the colors you use.
I was going to say black, but that just seems like that would not be a good choice
Yeah, no,
of
go
color.
ahead.
Oh, yeah.
What about like
I think I'm going to go with a nice aquamarine.
Okay.
Alright.
So you guys heading straight?
Yep, straight.
Or right on the bottom of my hammer.
I'm gonna write my arrow too, just in case. Double insurance. I don't know.
No, that's good.
Happy lines.
No,
I
I wasn't trying to step on your toes.
So you go about
Something
20
useful.
feet before you have to hang a left. And then that leads you down a very, very, very long corridor.
Honestly, though, your arrows are at least pointing the direction we're traveling. If we see my line, we could have gone either way with the
Yeah.
line. We just
Yeah.
know we've been there. We don't know which way we went.
Yeah.
You guys get like 100 feet down this corridor,
Damn.
and you have to like do one of those U-turn. You know, you go around the wall,
Yeah.
and then you have to take like a left. You're just following the path. Before you come to an intersection,
For now.
at the intersection that you're at, there is a green line drawn going to the right and it's drawn to the right and straight ahead.
so we're almost
And you
back
have
where
an
we
arrow.
started
Or I'm sorry,
today.
you have an arrow on the floor pointing left. The green line goes left, but it comes from straight ahead.
I'm straight ahead. That way, right?
No, wait.
Is there another direction we didn't go?
Yes.
No.
I thought there was, at that one intersection, it was almost like an H.
Yeah, you're not there.
We went like this, and then we came back around and went down. So why don't we just go back and go up? Straight from the original spot.
I'm in the back.
So we went through all these directions already.
I just
Yes.
start crying. We're going to die in here.
Maybe you are. You do look pretty weak.
That's a very rude thing to say,
But you
Bernard.
tried to make my animal sit on your face.
Alright.
This was
It was
Um,
for pure protection.
This has been a
That
learning
is no.
experience.
Honestly, don't know.
So you can go straight or you can go left.
Which
Or
way
we can backtrack.
We could
Yeah,
backtrack to that spot.
Yeah, let's backtrack. Backtrack to the next intersection that we went back.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You backtrack the whole way back to the last intersection that you were at. Now, straight ahead, there's a burnt sienna line that goes straight, and then there's a purple line that goes right.
And no other directions.
Put an X where we're at.
And you have arrows pointing the way you came and straight ahead.
So there.
Yeah, I'm gonna write an X on the one where we are at right now.
So we're at an intersection with purple and burnt sienna.
Good.
Okay.
Guys, I think we were here before.
Yeah, I
you
know,
serious?
because of my beautiful
Yeah.
artwork.
It's kind of obvious.
Is that how people
Wait.
talk where you're from?
You all think we were here before?
Yeah.
Which
It's probably a
direction do you
bad
want to
time
go
to
in?
tell you guys that I'm colorblind.
So which one?
So how do you know what colors you're giving him?
I don't.
Say it again. Which way?
You've been really lucky this whole time. I mean,
So,
aquamarine,
you
that's a
have-
real hard one.
As you walk up,
It's a little bit green, a little bit blue.
you see
They're all shades of gray.
you have
Is there 50 of them?
You could say that.
you have aquamarine that's behind you. You have burnt sienna ahead of you, purple to the right of you. You have an arrow pointing the direction that you just came from, and an arrow pointing straight ahead. And you've just marked an X on that corner.
So purple.
On the arrow that we're at right now, the blue
Yeah.
one.
So purple, burnt sienna, and aquamarine are all one intersection now?
Yep.
Okay, so we need a new color.
Oh, I don't know that many colors. Let's go with a nice light beige. Beige color.
Good thing you're colorblind. It's gray. Fucking beige.
No, it's a beige line.
Do periwinkle.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Which way you going?
I'll take all kinds of requests. It's fine.
Which one was the last one we used before the blue one? The burgundy one?
It was before burgundy.
So straight ahead, what color was it?
Burnt sienna straight ahead. Oh my god.
And
You
then
see what you did? You made
See
it
what I did.
twice as bad.
See what I did?
and then
You did
and you
this.
said
I didn't
purple's
do
the other
anything.
one, right?
Purple
Huh? Purple.
and aquamarine. So now we gotta pick which way to go with the light beige.
So
It's all written down. I don't give a fuck. You
so follow the purple, right? That's the way we're going?
No, we don't want to go
No.
purple.
Oh, we don't? Oh,
Oh, it's
it's straight
like a-
ahead then.
No, it's like a little H.
We
Okay.
have one.
Oh,
that
this is
didn't
the
go
H
down,
section?
right?
Yeah.
No.
All we
No.
gotta do is go to
No,
right
straight
up.
ahead, burnt sienna. Right, purple.
And then
Behind you is aquamarine.
and then nowhere else then.
I do this all fucking day. Huh?
We're
There's
gonna
nowhere
find
else,
out.
no other directions.
Nope.
Yeah, we gotta go.
If he said earlier that there was like an H.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter anymore. We're done.
All
I'm just
right.
gonna kill us all.
So if it's
Oh. Thought we were done.
I'm gonna say right.
What?
Follow the.
Following the purple. All right. And you're going. What color is that?
No.
Light beige.
No, we didn't use light beige yet. It's written, but we didn't use it. Aquamarine? Is it aquamarine?
Aquamarine.
Where?
I don't fucking know where I am.
There's 4 paths. There's 5 of us. There's only one solution
If
here.
there's 4 paths.
There's
I'm
a
gonna
to-
stand
okay,
right
listen.
here.
Oh my god.
Everybody go. a
Shut
different
up, Django.
There's only
3!
3.
You did this. Nobody else. You.
You know what? Just go straight forward.
Okay.
But what color is
Right.
that?
That's the aquamarine, right?
No, that's the burnt sienna.
We're going
Aquamarine's
with
behind
burnt
you.
sienna.
We're following
That's-
burnt sienna. Okay.
but isn't that the one that went straight into the dead end?
We'll find out. So as you go down the corridor, yes, it is the one that goes.
I'm
to
gonna,
the
I'm gonna
dead
check for any secret doors.
end. Okay. Do an investigation check.
You already did this in
Which color are you using for that? To go down?
light beige.
Okay.
I'm not doing it because we already.
Oh, okay.
Like if it's already colored, I'm not gonna color it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's like a 10.
Alright, so backtrack and take the.
So now you come back to that same intersection. Now you can go.
So I'm gonna write an X on that one that's.
You already wrote an X at
Oh, I
that
thought it was
intersection.
another. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, at the end of that dead end, I want to write no secret doors on the wall.
Okay.
Can you write, Bernard?
Excuse me. What makes you think that I'm an uneducated dwarf? I can write in 3 different languages.
So now you are.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You might be able to.
I can.
So now you're at the
You sure
intersection.
don't act like it. Why don't you get
Aquamarine,
us out of here?
purple, burnt sienna.
Speaking of language has nothing to do with
Which way the
directions.
arrows pointing?
Your arrows are pointing. One is pointing towards the aquamarine.
We fucked up.
One is pointing back towards burnt sienna.
I regret nothing, and I'm going to continue to do so.
That's fair.
I'm gonna say is right, or left?
Left is purple.
Left is purple.
Okay.
Purple's.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Pikachu.
Are you marking the floor where the purple line goes?
I'm not marking the floor if it's
Okay.
already marked.
So you guys head back down the purple.
And she's actually writing in order the colors I used, so we're still good.
So you're walking down the purple path, This is the one that
Is the H?
it just serpentines for a while until you come back to an intersection. The first intersection that you come to, you have
It's the H. Bless you.
Yep.
at that intersection is where you changed.
I can do this all day. I'm the DM.
Okay, so as you're halfway down that corridor, the purple line changed to a burgundy.
Okay.
Okay, you come to the intersection where that line is now behind you. Right, you're at the intersection. The burgundy line is behind you and goes to the right, and you have an arrow pointing from the direction you just came. You also can, with no markings, can go left.
We're going left with light beige.
Light beige.
Oh.
Large or small?
Large. We're just staying large, baby.
And what is that's left? You said.
Yep. Okay. So you go about 30 feet before you have to turn. It opens up into an intersection that you can go right or left.
But do we have anything marked here? What color now?
We're staying light beige for right now. Do you want me to change color? Fuchsia. Fuchsia it is.
What color is it actually?
Fuchsia.
Sure. Fuchsia.
Fuchsia.
Right or left?
We're gonna go. Let's go left. And I'm gonna draw an arrow.
Okay.
I'm allergic to something.
Probably how awesome I am. It's probably what you're allergic to.
Yeah, that must be.
So you head up that path about 30 feet before you have to make like a little S turn. You go like left. And you come to a bend that you have to take a right.
And this is all fuchsia.
This is all
Yep.
fuchsia.
You come into a small hallway, and as you are walking through, you see in the middle of the hallway, framed out, is a door.
Door.
I told you I'd find it.
Just a door. It's literally in the middle of the hallway, freestanding.
Is there a doorknob or?
Mhm.
I want to
Alright.
go try to open it.
I'm gonna stay back a little.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay back.
So
a little.
you swing the door open, and it's open.
Guys, we can go through.
It's literally okay.
It's just a
So
door.
you go through it, and you're still in the same hallway.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just a framed out door.
it's just a door, right? No walls or anything.
There's no walls.
It's just.
It's just a doorway
So you
in the
can walk
middle of the
around
hallway.
it.
Yeah.
I still yell, guys, so we can go through it.
So she goes through it, and she shows up on the other side.
Alright, what's it framed out with?
Stone.
Origin of the stonework.
Okay. Yes.
22.
22.
Wait. Actually, it's a history check, so it's 19. So it's 23.
Okay.
Ooh.
It is similar stone to the stone that you noticed at the outside of the temple, like that white, whitish stone.
Okay.
But it is definitely much older.
Much older. Guys, I learned something about the store. It's very old.
But the hallway itself, so you're at the corner. The doorway is like right here. So right in the middle of the hall. And the hallway heads down to the right.
So there's only one way for it to go.
Yep. So you guys just want to continue going back down?
Well,
With fuchsia.
I'm baffled by the store.
I mean, it's kind of random, but door's a door.
Do you want me to see if it's magical?
Well, you walk through it and nothing happened.
That doesn't mean anything.
Oh, doesn't it?
Did everybody else walk through it?
I'm not a...
Yeah, I'll walk through. Yeah, might as well.
Did you walk through it? Are you scared of doors after what happened?
No. But I'm not
Sure
gonna walk
you
through
are.
it.
Really horrified of doors.
I'm just gonna walk around it.
You know?
Okay.
I push him through.
Do a strength check.
Wait, you gonna push
Actually-
me through?
Contest. Oh, yeah. Contest strength.
Nope. Hell no. Nope. You don't even have to count.
8!
You still don't even have to count.
What'd you roll?
A 1.
So as he starts going through the door, as he starts like walking around the door, you're just like he stumbles through, bumps into the wall.
How's that feel?
Flashbacks.
I'm almost dying!
Oh my god.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So you guys gonna continue down the hallway?
Yeah, we're gonna
No
continue.
investigations. No more.
I investigated it.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to investigate this door
I'll check it out.
for something?
Okay. Go ahead and make
I'm
an
gonna lick it, see
investigation.
if it does anything.
You gonna lick it?
Yeah.
You taste dirt.
You said investigation.
It's just like dirt.
18.
Looking around it, it is a finely crafted door.
Thanks.
No problem.
Like you made it.
I'm gonna close the door
Okay.
and I'm gonna kick it to see how sturdy it is.
You close the door. Go ahead and make a strength check.
Okay, this one. Oh, 22.
Okay. You kick it, and the door flies open. Like the door stays, like, together,
Uh-huh.
but the just and then it closes again. Like you kicked it so hard that it went.
And no damage to the door whatsoever. Oh, it's a sturdy door.
Is there any writing on the back of it or anything, or on
No.
the front?
The craftsmanship
I'm gonna
is
knock.
impeccable.
I'm just gonna like.
Okay, you knock on the door.
Who's there?
No answer.
Alright. I'm gonna ask for the cup with the pebble in it.
I don't have it.
I'm gonna cover my eyes before anything stupid happens.
I'm
I don't
gonna
have it.
close my eyes with one hand and toss it at him.
Oh my god.
No! What?
Yep.
Okay.
Mage hand to try and.
Don't even matter. As soon as she tosses the cup, 3 stones of similar
Oh.
that look similar to each other come out, and you're blind, you're blind, you're blind.
Smart move. Now there's no way to find this thing because you threw it, and it's gonna be blind until we can find our way out of this room. Congratulations.
So now what are you guys doing?
I can find it again when I look for it.
Okay.
Yeah, but now we gotta find 3 stones.
Did you take the stones out and throw it, or did you throw the cup?
I threw the cup.
So there's no fucking water.
There's
So-
no water either.
I didn't even think about
Oh
that.
yeah, it was a really smart move.
I hope somebody has a water skin,
I do.
because now you gotta find the cup, find the water, find which stone's right, and 3 of you are already blind.
Good job. That was a really smart idea. I'm glad you did that.
Well, I thought you would catch it.
Well, that was just a dumb thing to assume.
So what you guys doing?
I'm looking for it.
What are you looking for?
For a stone? Any stone?
I'm gonna look for the cup.
Roll a d20.
4.
You find a stone. You don't know which one it is.
How big is the stones again? Are they
They're
like little
about-
tiny little? Are they like this big?
Yeah.
Damn.
Roll a d20.
20.
You're searching. What are you guys doing?
Are you serious?
This has nothing to do with anything other than your roll versus my roll. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna put my hand on the wall, and I'm walking forward.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't the smartest thing you've ever done.
Nope.
So now if we ever come back to this room, now we're fucked again. So
But-
it's great.
I mean,
But we should be able to see the light
If there's
before
a-
we get there.
yeah, if we're around a corner, might be able to see it peeking through a little bit. I don't know.
Well, the first person in line will get blinded before we
Yeah,
all walk in.
I agree. We should make her walk first.
She's our fearless leader.
Yeah.
So
I never
You
said
you put
that.
your hand on the wall and you start.
Slowly, I'm blind, so
Okay.
you know.
How big is this room?
It's not a room. You're still in the
Hallway.
hallway.
And how long is it?
From what you remember,
Uh-huh.
you can only see about 20 feet in one direction.
Cool. And it's like 20 feet wide?
About 10 feet. 10,
that's-
15 feet.
That's cool. A 20 by 10 room looking for a pebble. Alright.
You mean 3 pebbles?
You got one. What are you doing?
I guess I'll look and then just like I'll start scooping shit into my pockets. while I'm
Okay.
looking down.
I'm gonna put the pebble in my mouth.
Okay. Roll a 20 for me.
That's a 5.
You found a pebble.
I'm gonna stick it in my pocket.
Okay. So who all's blind? You are. You're not. Okay.
Well, here's the thing though. Like, even if you're covering your eyes, would it be like if it's bright out, you're covering your eyes, but you can still kind of see like the glow of like your hand and like the redness?
Oh, a little bit.
So, does anybody want to try to open their eyes but keep them covered and see if they notice anything?
I'll do that.
It's bright.
I think it's still on the ground somewhere, guys. Because your mouth
What?
is closed.
I say,
Yeah, my mouth. is
open your
closed.
eyes and find out you're the dummy that threw it.
I heard that.
I'm gonna spit out the stone that I have.
Okay.
Wait, what?
But you could have been the one that had the
No, because I had my
He
mouth
had it in
closed.
his mouth and it was closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
What
would
if
still
that's
see his
the-
cheeks
that's-
lighting up.
What if that's the same stone? You'll find the same stone again.
No, because it's wet with my saliva. Oh wait, the other one's wet too.
You're about 10 foot down the hall.
I'm gonna put it in my
Um,
pocket then.
I'm kind of
Okay.
feeling for
Open-
wetness
keep
on the
looking.
ground.
No, open your
The-
eyes.
It's wet.
Do I feel a cup around this wetness?
Roll a 20.
12.
Okay. Eventually, you find the cup.
I'd like to pull out my water skin and feel for the cap on it
Okay.
and pour some water into the cup.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep looking. I'm still looking.
I wonder if that
Am I
was
rolling?
special water.
12.
12?
Yep.
You're searching.
Alright.
You got one stone in your mouth.
No, I put it in my pocket.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to tell her to come to my voice.
Okay.
Alright. Are you going to come to my voice?
Yeah, I'm.
Alright, do I find her?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to pull the pebble out of my pocket. I'm going to put it over the cup.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, alright, open your eyes and put it in the cup.
I'm gonna have my eyes covered, but I'm going to open them to see if it's still super bright.
With the cup in your hand.
Oh shit!
You didn't drop it in.
I did
you?
not drop it in the fucking water.
You're blind.
Alright.
Even with my eyes covered like that?
As soon as you open your eyes, this is a magical light.
But you said earlier
If
that
you have your hand over your eyes
that's what I said,
and you're open, okay, then you see red.
and it still seems super freaking bright because I can see
It's
red.
bright.
I had to check.
you uncovered your eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're blind now.
No.
All right, now I'm gonna actually feel around the rim and drop it in.
Okay.
Well, only one of us can see now.
It's not me.
Is he?
So you're about 20 foot down this hallway,
Okay.
and as you're running your hand over the hallway, your hand starts to get cold, very cold, like it's like lukewarm, and then all of a sudden, like to the point that it's almost painful, you draw your hand back.
Somebody's gonna have to open their eyes.
It's only one left.
I'll message back to, I guess, to Bernie.
I'm looking at the phone.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on up here, but it got cold.
That's odd. I feel normal, right? Like
Yeah, where you guys are at, you feel normal.
it feels normal back here.
Maybe you're getting a cold.
If he's like had his eyes covered and he's been walking down the hall, like
No, he's blind.
Yeah, I'm blind, so they're open. I'm just hold on to the wall.
All right, Gimbal, come here. Follow my voice.
I'm gonna take a couple side steps until I find the wall.
Okay. Find the wall.
I said, follow my voice.
I'm gonna walk towards his voice, but try and stay as close to the wall as possible.
Okay. You eventually get close.
All right. Now, does it look bright behind your hand?
I'm gonna make sure my hands are completely cupped up against my face as hard as possible. I open my eyes.
It's dark.
Dude, do you see anything?
Take your
I
hand.
don't see anything.
Oh my God, you're blind too?
See if you're blind.
Oh God.
How can you see if you're blind?
You can't.
Gimbal, you gotta open them, bud. You gotta open them. Unless you're blind, then
All right.
we're all screwed.
So, hopefully this works. I'm gonna open my eyes.
Okay. It is pitch black. Oh, fuck.
Is he blind? I'm going to cast.
I need a light.
I'm gonna cast light on my necklace.
Okay.
Can you see now?
Yes, you can.
Everything's fine.
I'm sorry I threw the cup, Bernard.
That was, oh my God.
Does somebody else want to carry this?
I think somebody should. You're reckless.
I'm still looking around for the stove. Did anybody find it?
I still can't see.
Damn it.
I think we found the stairs. If
Hey.
people can see.
Oh yeah, I never.
Django, what are you doing over
I
there?
didn't
I'm
tell
gonna
you
run over
guys.
towards Django.
I didn't tell you guys. He says it's cold over there.
Oh,
Are we still blind?
I just kind of, I stayed kind of
Yeah.
like,
For a minute or two.
I stayed right when it started to get cold.
Okay.
So I didn't.
So the
go
only one that can see
far.
right now is you.
So I just picture like me like yelling at the ceiling, like she's just like turned like just awkwardly away, and he's on the ground like Velma. I can't find my glasses.
We're all in a 10-foot cube.
So like, yeah, you guys haven't gotten anywhere. It's just
Is the door still there? Oh wait, I can't see
you
it.
can't see.
you could ask Gimbal.
A couple of minutes go by and you guys start to see shapes.
Are any of them door shaped?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I can see.
Well, that was a waste of time.
well, maybe if somebody would stop throwing glasses with magical fucking light in it, it wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, it's a glass
heard
now?
I'm gonna turn around and
It's a
yell,
cup.
"Come on, guy, let's go! Noob, get off your knees!"
Yeah.
Gotta do what you gotta
What
do.
are you looking for?
I'm looking for the rock.
When you
We already have it.
when you need gold, you
Why
need
didn't
gold.
anybody say anything?
We did.
I didn't hear it.
That's how I made it through Bard College.
Yep.
What?
You're gonna have to watch the replay now.
Do I see anything like down where he's standing? Because he said it was cold. Does it look any different?
So the only one that has light on them right now is her. So it's like 10 feet. You can barely make him out. Because he already walked about 20 feet. So
Bernard, would you like me to cast light for you?
I'd like you to stay the hell away from me, devil woman.
So what are we doing?
Am I anywhere close to him now?
I'm gonna walk to where they're at, where it's cold.
Yeah. And like I said, it's dark. I mean, you barely see like.
I'm gonna bring out one of my torches.
Okay. So you take out one of your torches, light it up, and as you light it up, you see a lot of reflections.
Uh-oh.
Looking around from where you guys are at down, the rock formations start to crystallize with ice. And as you look further down the hallway, it becomes almost white with frost.
Heck.
Let's go take the tunnel first.
Oh heck!
I'll
sorry,
go
what?
down. I'll go first.
I ain't
I got the
scared.
light. Are we all together now?
Yeah.
Are they still back at the door, or are we all together?
I went over to check out what's going on.
So you guys start walking down the hallway. You get about 30 feet from where you guys are before it turns left.
We are going.
Is it still icy?
Yeah.
And like, is it slippy?
A little bit, not bad though.
Who has the cup now?
And you guys turn left, and you go
Bernard has the cup.
about 30
I
feet.
don't have a cup.
Can't you give it?
There's
You
the
still
cup.
have the cup.
She still has the cup,
I asked for somebody else to carry it.
and nobody took
Nobody
it
else
from
took
you.
it from you.
Does somebody else want to carry this?
You are a fearless leader. I mean, it's only rightful that you carry it.
Yeah. I mean, with somebody that takes such special care of items we find by just throwing them around willy-nilly, why wouldn't you hold it?
Yeah.
At least we're down to one rock.
That's true.
It's true.
That's true.
Okay.
Oh, but now we'll never figure out what happened in that theater production of Princesses of Brides.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
So you get like 40 feet,
Was it pretty good?
and you go left
That was
again.
Pretty good.
No, that's fantastic.
So what happened in it?
Well, I mean, there's a little bit.
You guys
of,
walking and talking?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
paying
fine with
any attention to our surroundings.
Nope, dude, I got my beige chalk going.
Yeah. No, that's fuchsia.
Oh, it's fuchsia now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
There was a little bit of a trick that was done with 3 cups, but
What's that called?
I was
So
gonna
then you take another left,
it's gonna probably do the same thing with the pebbles.
and
but
then it opens up
we
into
only
a
got
small
one now,
room.
so.
And so it's just terrible because it's like we had 3 pebbles that were nice pebbles.
Yeah, I mean,
And someone just threw them away like they
Walk
weren't
up to
precious to anybody.
we could have walked up to a bad guy, said, "Hey, take a pebble, any pebble." We close our eyes, boom, they get blasted.
Yeah, because we had to say we covered our eyes so we don't know which one you pick.
Yeah.
So as you guys enter the room, just put you guys right there. There is a small device in the center of the room, pointed straight up in the air. And that is all that's in the room. There are ice crystals and formations against the walls. I just couldn't find anything that looked good.
Noob, control yourself.
Oh my goodness, is there anything coming out of the device that's
Is
pointing
there a
to the ceiling?
switch?
Not right now.
There's no switches? No levers?
Do an investigation.
4.
I was about to say, if this is
You
much
don't
more
see
gravel-
anything right now, but you can. I mean, if you guys want to go investigate the
I'm gonna
cannon-looking.
I'm gonna definitely investigate this cannon-looking thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look.
So go ahead over. Whoever's going over, just kind of get around it.
I'm walking very carefully towards it.
Does it
Noob's
look?
probably like on top of the thing.
Right.
I'm all up in it.
Like you could fit
Like
a small
it's
pebble.
magical in a
Make
sense, or like it was constructed by like.
Make an Arcana check.
20.
Yeah. It definitely looks like it. It looks very similar to the construction that you used for your arm.
I'm gonna start poking at it.
Interesting.
So as you touch it, you start to hear like this.
Is there an on-off switch on this thing?
Do an investigation
Did
check.
anything move around the room when he did that?
Yep.
We touched it.
9.
9? Not that you see.
Uh-oh.
So there's no opening or compartment in here.
As I hear the weird
Guys,
noises,
I
I
don't
wanna
think this is good.
check everywhere else, see if there's anything else.
I think we should definitely keep
Okay.
messing with it.
I'm gonna
You know
keep
what?
poking
You
at it.
guys do that. I'm gonna
You guys-
cast mage armor.
Okay, you cast mage armor.
I'm gonna look around the room.
Okay. Go ahead and look around the room. Where are you at?
19.
What are you looking for?
I'm just seeing if there's anything out of the ordinary.
You start to notice the ice crystals that are on the ceiling
Uh-huh.
look like they're moving.
Oh, shit.
That's pointing up, right?
Yep, straight up in the air.
Guys. Looks like these crystals are moving.
And just as he says that,
Ooh, this is so cool.
So this looks like some kind of gun you said, right?
Are they fairies?
no.
They don't look like fairies.
They look like crystals.
From the back, they do.
Why are you looking at it from the back?
Because that's where you get it from.
Hey-o.
So go ahead and roll initiative.
Combat today is awesome. 11. Rolling 11.
11.
Ooh, 20s.
Devin.
What's your roll?
17.
I have
12.
decks.
16.
11.
Okay. So top of the round is Gimbal.
So. Oh, shit.
So these things come, as you notice, the ice crystals start to move, and 3 of these creatures kind of swoop down to the ground. You're up.
Okay, so I am going to. Oh shit. Where is that one? Oh, that one's in range, I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's on the ceiling. Keep that in mind, too.
Oh, they already swooped down.
Yep.
I'm just saying they're not at ground level. Now. How far are they on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they came down.
Well, I'm gonna swing my rapier at this one right here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Okay.
It sounds like my
You
rolls.
swing in, and it just. You feel it like hit ice. Your sword flexes a little bit, but it's a rapier. It's used to it. Is that it?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it on this one.
No, spiritual weapon is a spiritual weapon.
What's really cool is you have like a thing that you can put out here. It's like a weapon, and you can use it to do a bonus attack, and then you can still have an action. So it actually shows up as like a spectral weapon.
Right, so I'm going to
Cast it.
cast it
Okay.
and then hit this one with it.
Okay.
And that's one.
Where do you want it?
My weapon?
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay.
And that's 1d8.
You still have to roll.
You gotta
for
roll to
an
hit.
attack.
Does it use? What does it use?
It's a roll for an attack. Yeah, they spell attack you.
This weapon can take whatever form you choose.
Yeah. It can look however you want it to look.
I just want it to look like my mace.
Okay.
So I rolled 6.
You would go by your spell.
your spell attack.
So
Yeah.
12.
Look on the.
12 hits.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't. 1 plus your spellcasting
7.
ability. No, it wouldn't be 7. You rolled a 1.
Plus your spellcasting
Plus your
ability.
spellcasting ability, which is your wisdom, which would be a +4. So it's 5 points of damage.
5.
Okay.
And then,
You can still do an action too.
well, it says as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it.
When you cast this, it was your bonus action, and then you swung with it, so your bonus action's gone, but you still have a regular
Wait.
action.
So the spell is a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay, then you can't attack with it. Because your attack causes a...
You can make it appear and attack with it.
Oh, okay. So you still have an
That'd be-
action and movement.
So that'd be the same as like her next turn. Her movement would be like the same as her, and then she can still hit it after she moves.
So you still have a movement and an action.
For yourself, not for your weapon.
I'm gonna stay where I am and pull my shield out
Okay.
and set the cup down next to me.
Okay.
You can probably do that if you wanted to.
Can't cast 2 spells in the same round.
It's a cantrip, though.
Yeah. I don't think you can though.
No.
I thought it had to be a cantrip.
That's a house rule.
Oh, okay.
So I'm done.
Okay. So it is their turn. Okay, this guy.
Cool.
I need all 3 of you to make a dexterity save.
Yay for not being me.
Got a
19.
19.
Your saves are the box up top.
Yeah, I know. 5.
You have 5?
Yeah.
Oh, you would roll the 3? I thought it was it.
No, I rolled the 3.
Oh, yeah. 5. There you go.
It's going fantastic.
It all started when you threw that cup.
That is true.
Well, it literally happened right before this, so.
Okay. You guys both take 2 points of frost damage, of cold damage. You take 4 points of cold damage. Then... yeah. That guy's gonna do the same thing. So all 3 of you again.
Yeah, 17.
18.
6.
Oh, Jesus.
You 2 take 2 points of frost damage, ice damage. You take 5 points of ice damage. It's actually not the scale, but yeah, it's pretty much just hitting you. So
Me?
go ahead and roll it. Yeah, roll a dex save.
I ain't fucking scared. 17.
17.
Mhm.
You take 3 points of cold damage.
Alright.
And it is
I'm gonna go towards that guy right there and swing at him.
Okay. Let me shrink this down a little bit so I can get at the scale.
Whoa.
Doodles.
23. 23 definitely hits.
Yeah, so as a bonus action, you can attack with that, and you can cast like that for your action.
Sorry, I'm sorry, what?
23.
Okay, hits.
I thought I did twice.
Oh, Nelly.
No.
19.
Okay.
Yeah.
You carve up the front of it, almost taking off, like the left side wing just kind of falls and shatters.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
It's between you two.
God.
Alright. I'm going to slide to the side a little bit and
Slide
firebolt that one.
Which one?
The one straight ahead of me.
Okay, go ahead.
18.
18 hits.
2 fire damage.
2?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me start you to fire.
So you hit, and as it hits, like, you see it, like, cringe a little bit and look straight at you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Fuck you!
So, I saw it look at him very angry. So, even though this one is right there, I'm going to run around and try to get this one's attention.
Okay.
Right here. And I'm going to swing it two-handed.
Okay.
Shield down, two-handed with my mace.
Get it, girl.
Or my hammer, sorry. 18?
Hits.
I should say divine smite this bitch.
Whatever you want.
Is this considered a fiend? Or an undead?
You would not know.
Well, I need to know for my damage because I'm divine smiting it. I need to know how much dice to roll.
I mean, you still do the... If you divine smite, if you still roll like you would with divine smite, but I have to know which one's divine smite and which one's your regular hit.
What I'm saying is if it's a fiend, it takes an extra 1d8.
Yeah.
But so I would need to know.
Or you would waste the spell.
No, it's a divine smite.
It's
So
not
it's
a
going to do
spell.
extra damage either way.
What I'm saying is, can you tell if it's a fiend or undead?
Listen. Alright, here's what it says. When you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend one spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target in addition to the weapon's damage. The extra damage is 2d8 for a first level spell slot plus 1d8 for each spell level higher to a max of 5d8. The damage increases by 1d8 if the target is an undead or a fiend.
Right.
So it would add a die if it was a fiend. So I would need to know for my damage.
That's odd. Okay. It's not a fiend.
And it's not undead?
No.
That's alright, then I get 3... No, I went two-handed, so I get a d10. And then 2d8.
Oh, so you have to mark the attack first that you're using divine smite.
No,
Either way.
I can choose after I know if it hits or not.
Right, but what I'm saying is, after you hit it, I would have to tell you if it's a fiend.
If I hit it and I say I'm using Divine Smite, I need to know because it's the amount of dice I roll for it.
Right, but what I'm saying is you were already saying I'm using divine smite.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, what I'm saying is...
Yeah, I don't have to be like, I might use Divine Smite if it's a
That's
fiend.
what I mean.
Like, I wasn't doing
that's
that.
what I mean.
No, I said I was using it, and then
Yeah.
that's when I asked you, is it a
No,
fiend
that's
or
what I was
an
trying to
undead?
figure out.
Okay.
Because it does, yeah.
That is a 13. Wait, so the radiant damage would be separate. So that's 10 radiant damage plus 9 regular damage. So that is
What kind of damage?
So that would just be bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning damage. How much bludgeoning?
9 bludgeoning, 10 radiant.
Yeah. Okay. So I need you and you to make a dexterity save.
Oh,
Dexterity save.
Oh, me?
Yep.
I wasn't listening.
Ooh, that's a natural one.
14.
Okay.
And it's still a 1 because I have
So
I have
as you
0.
smash into it, it bursts.
Is it like it's snowing?
No, it's like it's ice sharding.
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 He said shard.
Oh, cool. You only take, actually, how would I do that? You each take 1 point of damage. It's
What?
1. You can't take half.
Worth it. Watch out, they explode when you kill them.
And that's where the explosion happened.
That's cool.
Alright, so it is back to the top of the round.
I'm gonna swing the rapier again.
Okay.
9.
Yeah, you're hitting, but it's just not doing anything.
Your puny arms.
So it's
It was 6 first time, 9 the second time.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on this one.
okay.
And 16.
16 hits.
And that's 4d6 of radiant damage.
God dang.
We're casting spells on this thing like it's a boss fight.
Yeah. Wait till the white dragon comes and
So that's 5. 12.
It was 17.
17, yeah. Thanks for doing the math for me.
You're welcome. You don't want me to help you?
No, that's fine.
No, I won't. It's fine.
So it hits. It kind of backs up a little bit. Still on its feet.
And then your bonus action. You can make it move up to 20 feet and attack somebody with it.
Yeah, so I'm going to move my spiritual weapon
Okay.
and attack that one.
Okay. Move your spiritual weapon.
Right there.
Okay.
Natural 20.
And that is 1d8.
That's a d4.
8.
Doubled.
Okay.
So 16, and then I add,
Your wisdom.
so wait, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Okay. Your spiritual weapon comes down on it,
yay, gemstone.
but nobody was in the way. So
Fuck
It
it
is.
up.
it is now its turn.
I gotta mark it off.
Okay. Takes a slash at you.
Did you mark this one?
16 to hit.
Yeah, that's
Me or
level
Albie?
2.
You.
Hits.
Wait, that's a second level spell slot that you use for a spiritual weapon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have to. Okay.
So you take 1 point of slashing damage,
And this one I
but as it rips through, you also take another 4 points of cold damage. Okay. It is
So cold. It's cold in here, guys.
is your turn now.
I'm gonna aim for his head. For his throat, like clean right off. 12, 17.
Hits.
16.
16 points.
Yep.
Oh.
Skadoosh.
So I need all three of you to roll a dexterity save.
Ooh, a 20.
I got an 8.
Didn't you have to roll?
Yeah.
Wait, it was not good?
It was 22.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
1,
8.
2
Oh,
points of cold damage as it.
I took 2, right?
All right.
Fuck, this same health I ended with last session.
At least you're not in the negatives again.
Hey, I wasn't in the negatives very long.
You're welcome.
If you're referring to him being knocked out, I was knocked out yesterday, and I don't appreciate your trash talking here. I do appreciate your help, though.
That's it.
You, because of your perception, do notice that you still hear ice crystals moving.
Wait, a 15's not high enough either to hear that?
Oh, yours is 15?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
I was like, holy shit.
I'm gonna run over and check out this thing again.
Okay.
Is there any compartments in it? Does it look like it's a weapon? Does it look like it refracts light?
Doesn't look like it's moving.
Do an investigation check.
Yeah, why not? See, I need to get better investigation with how many investigation
Will
checks
you?
I do.
You keep.
Well, nobody else asked the fucking questions. 12.
Okay. You find that there is a switch on the side of the machine.
Mm-hmm.
You do hear, or you do see that it rotates, like it pivots, and it rotates, but it only locks into certain positions.
Alright. Guys, there's a switch here. Does anybody want to
Woo! Switch. Did you say switch?
I pick the cup up.
I'm gonna back up a little bit just
I
in case.
still have the cup.
I'm gonna run up to the machine. I'm gonna like, where's the switch?
It's right here.
I'm gonna switch it.
Now what you want to do is
Okay.
be careful. What?
So as he hits the switch, it starts to glow like green at the base, and then it kind of forms up into the, basically like the barrel, and it shoots a bright white light straight up into the air.
And does what? So there's no roof?
No, it hits the ceiling.
Oh, it hits the
but-
ceiling. And it didn't do anything?
And you said there's ways to move it?
Yep.
How would I move it? Is there another switch?
Is there any...
No, it
Maybe
can.
we
Oh, can I
need to
move it
move
myself,
to break
like push
the
it?
crystals.
So you rotate it down, and where it starts, it's like in this corner, and it kind of hits these. How long does spiritual weapon last?
1 minute.
1 minute.
It's dead.
Okay.
That's not mine.
Oh yeah, that's mine. So it hits like a section of that crystal, and kind of dissipates. Like it starts to shine off of the other crystals.
Are these crystals movable? Or are they too heavy? I'd like to try to move this one.
Okay, make a strength check.
Just a 14.
It wouldn't be.
Your strength
Oh
is at the
yeah,
very
my strength.
bottom.
Which direction are you trying to move it?
Towards this one.
Okay, so you give it a push and it kind of slides a little bit.
Puzzle.
You now notice 2 more.
Ooh.
These little fellas kind of hop down, looking right at you.
Oh,
So we're
God.
back in initiative. Same initiative. Top of the round. So that's going to be you.
Wait, oh yes, it would.
I'm gonna yell that there's more, and I'm gonna just run up and swing.
Okay.
Hey, 19,
It hits.
6.
Okay. And it is your turn.
I'm gonna can I see them?
Nope.
Okay, cool. So I have no clue that they're out.
You just heard him call. There's more out here.
Is that thing movable or that's too heavy to move?
It is lagged to the ground. It rotates and it pivots.
I think. Got an idea.
I'd like to come over here and move this one over a little bit.
Where do you want to be?
Right here. And I want to push that one.
So as you push this one out of the way and you're right in front of the blinding light, you become blinded.
Oh, fantastic. I'm blind, guys.
So we're just gonna put this little guy on you.
And how long does blindness last for? We don't know yet. Don't go in
I can
front
cure
of the
it.
light. Can you really, though?
Yes, I can.
Oh, congratulations.
You don't know that she's blind.
But it's a level 2 spell. That's why I haven't been using it.
That was one. I was like, wait, we were blind.
I only had one slot left when
We will all
I
remember
realized
this.
it. Or more than one
Alright,
person was
so
blinded, and I only have 2 slots.
Those two are up, and they kind of swarm you.
Oh shit.
Oh,
First
I can
one,
heal blindness.
first one attacks. That's a 15 to hit.
That hits.
It's fucking worse with that
do you want to
notebook
get your
here.
shit together?
No.
So you take a total of 5 points of damage as one rakes its claws across your chest. The other one,
Ow!
Get your shit together.
I know. 13 to hit.
It hit me.
13 hits.
Oh, 13 missed.
Okay.
I was talking about the dice.
Oh. All right, and the other one tries to swing, but you just kind of barely dodge out of its way. And it is. Whose turn?
Gonna run up all the way over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing at those diagonal.
Okay. Go ahead.
Ooh, nat 20.
I got a Natasha. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
That's 22. It's you gotta roll. You rolled a nat.
I know, but I'm saying I'm counting about that. Oh wait, I gotta do that and then that, right?
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
It's This is 20.
So that's 20 and then 24.
Well, no, it's
24.
22, 24 plus that.
24 or 28.
Okay. So that one bursts. Both of you make a dexterity save.
So what you're saying is 28 is enough to...
Kill it.
Oh, 20.
Yeah.
Dang.
I rolled a 2.
You should have waited because I was actually gonna use this to do my other thing, and I'll.
Wait for what?
Because I was gonna use my great weapons mastery. Oh, well, I'm still gonna use it. But you said.
So you take 3 points of cold damage. You take 6 points of cold damage.
All right. And then I'm gonna since he's dead 0 points, I'm gonna use my great weapons mastery. I'm still in range of that guy.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's a bonus action. So I'm gonna swing at that guy right now.
Okay.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, I freaking hit.
Yeah.
Definitely. 13.
All right, you cleave into it, kind of raking across the front of the chest. It is. Forget who went first.
Alright, I'm gonna come over here and turn off the switch. That
Okay.
way it's not blasting her in the face.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay. So you
Think
hit
it's
the
a little
switch.
Too late.
Yeah.
Am I
And,
still blind?
I'm just gonna look around the room, see if there's anything, any kind of markings or anything that.
Make an investigation check.
Ooh, 7.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Yeah, I don't know. You good out there? Yeah, that's good.
I give him a thumbs up.
I'll scooch over this way.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to rotate this thing,
Okay.
hit this crystal, and then turn the switch back on.
So when you try to rotate it, you notice that it doesn't just it's not like a free rotation.
Oh,
It rotates and then it clicks into place.
right there.
Yep. That's what I'm doing.
All right.
I think I know how to figure this out.
What if I turn it on?
It's like that one game
You turn it on
with the lasers. You have to
and the light shoots
You're supposed to see.
Okay.
in the corner.
And I guess I can't
It's gonna-
move.
it's
I
gonna
can't
go
try to
down
push
here
this
and
in
hit
front of
the
it
ball
or anything.
Not this turn.
Because I turned the thing with my
Yeah.
action. All right.
Yeah.
As a bonus action,
Yep.
I'm going to
The same thing.
fart a little bit and hope nobody smells it.
Okay. You, with your perception as high as it is,
I just heard that last
something
one.
like moldy cheese just came across.
Do I smell
Bernard.
Oh, what are you talking about? You can't even see. You can't see me.
This guy over here getting excited for cheese. That cheese smell.
cheese? Okay, I'm gonna swing.
Oh, is that fatty?
Okay.
What'd you say, feta?
Yeah.
21.
It would be
Hits.
Gouda.
11.
Okay. Both of you guys make a dexterity save.
Oh, great. This is where I fail.
20.
Your real life dexterity save was pretty good. You caught that thing off the table and wow.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know that
What do you
was
guys
a
make?
fluke.
11. What?
Wouldn't be.
So you
I'll
go
read
take
about
2
the
points.
eggs.
Take 2.
Hey.
Put that.
Only one broke.
And our elbows, you know.
Give me that ice.
Only one broke. Out of 2 of them.
Okay.
So I think I know what we're supposed to do here.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to push these, but I'm gonna try.
Dude.
And I'm gonna prestidigitate a piece of chalk,
I'm gonna push the one. I'm gonna push that one
but carry on with your
as far
plan.
as I can. Up to the wall. I'm in the corner.
Yeah. So you make a strength check.
10.
You slip.
Oh, wait,
and-
no, that'd be 7 strength.
Oh, 7? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you slip and like take a header into the ice crystal and just like bounce your forehead off.
I'm gonna push that one all the way to the end.
Strength check.
I think
I'm
I think
gonna
we
sit down.
I think we got the same idea going on here.
And start
17,
But shouldn't we
drawing.
see where it
22.
clicks?
22.
Because I think what we want to
I'm
do
gonna-
is I
What
think
is-
we want the light to reflect
That
back
is
through
the
the
door.
door.
Back to the door.
Door. Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
a solid idea.
So I'm just gonna.
Am I still blind?
You're
I'm
like,
gonna-
"Those
for a
are
minute."
phones."
I'm gonna keep pushing this rock like all the way till I hit this corner.
Okay.
So I gotta do multiple.
No, good.
Oh,
You're
just one?
you're good.
Oh gosh.
No, I'm
Oh,
taking your.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're good.
You don't want it completely in the corner, though.
How do you know?
Because it's gonna hit right here. Because if you
Well, we
put
can
that thing,
adjust
it's gonna.
accordingly.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. It's gotta be right there.
'Cause if we're trying to line it up with this door,
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, well, I'm going to flip the switch off.
Okay.
So nobody gets temporary blinded
Yeah.
while I try to set this up.
I'm just
I was really waiting for somebody just to walk right through
I'm just
it.
gonna stand off to the side and just wait.
I'm just gonna
not
go
doing
back.
anything now.
And I'm gonna
Maybe cure myself a little
push
bit.
this. Do I gotta roll again?
While he's
No.
While he's doing this, I'm going to
So
start
I'm just gonna-
helping push things into place.
Okay. We're go ahead and arrange it however you guys want.
Okay, so like over here.
I'm just
Can
sitting
you
on the
move
ground
over?
writing an enchantment.
I'm just
And then
standing
this
here.
one in that
Yeah.
corner.
Probably a language that nobody understands.
I'm just gonna like.
Well, shouldn't you push the button again?
Oh
What-
yeah.
what
I'm
languages
definitely
do you
pushing that
speak?
switch. Get out of the way.
Why?
Just to see if you
Okay.
understand.
Is everybody ready? Get out the way.
I speak Common, Dwarvish, and Abyssal.
Checking
Okay.
it out.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm flipping the switch. I just flip it anyways. I don't even. I just flip it.
So the light beam shoots into the first crystal, bounces off the first crystal, and goes into the pathway. That shoots into the door.
Okay. Well, let's. Oh.
There's a game that's exactly like this.
How high is this light off the ground?
It's probably about, but it's a large beam.
No.
Like, it would take up most of my torso.
So what if I like stuck my pinky in front of the light just to see if it hurts?
It's really hot.
Okay, but as
No.
long as I don't spend a lot of time in it, it's not gonna.
Yeah, no,
And,
no. But it's fucking. It's hot.
I'm gonna move, but like not
Mid.
going into the
Mid.
light.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna wait for everybody to do it.
I'll
That's-
press the digitate
Well, I guess when
like an ice crystal and kind of like crush it in my hand and smear it on the floor.
What are you doing?
So this is the door that's just hanging there by itself.
Hey, Kelonash.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're up here now?
no, I'm sitting here waiting for the light to
Django, what the hell are you doing?
Oh. Hey.
Oh yeah, like you didn't want the attention. You're just doing this in front of everybody.
Not everybody.
Figuring out the
I'm gonna sit
figuring out
down there and take out
what
my
our situation
dulcimer.
is here, and
I'll wait for them.
I think I opened the doorway.
Alex, I think you did.
I'm still blind.
At
Feels
this
bad,
point,
man.
she's still blind.
Feels bad, man.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
Well, is she
Me
still
and him are
blind?
playing our instruments.
I've by this time now.
I'll make my way around, I guess.
There's the laser.
I can't believe you did it, Django.
Oh, wait.
This was what that painted.
Okay.
So like I painted it like white, and then
Alright.
gave it like a texture. That's pretty cool.
Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna. So, Gimbal, you should probably go open up that door and take a look.
No, I'm good.
I'll use Mage Hand to open the door.
No, he needs to go.
No.
You use your mage hand to open the
Yeah.
door, and inside now there is an odd like blackish purple like portal.
Nope. I'm not going in there.
And I push him through.
God damn it!
I help push
Strength.
him.
Strength at disadvantage.
Wait, me at disadvantage?
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna
Ready?
dive in right after.
Oh, yeah. No. Why?
20.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you guys fling him in, and Noob's like, "Fuck it!" He jumps in, so they disappear.
I mean, we should go in, but really, we probably should have rested before we went in here.
I mean, we can rest. Fuck
Oh,
them.
no, what if something's on the
gonna
other
go in.
side? I'm gonna go in also.
Okay.
Listen, before we go in here, I'm not being mean to Gimbal. It's just, if he's the last to go through, we'll never see him again because he will never get his pussy ass through the door. This was not to be mean, it was to help.
He's not my favorite person in the world, but
He's my least favorite.
oh wow. I mean,
He plays an amazing
Like-
flute.
He's
He's an amazing flautist.
I don't.
there's people
Agree
going
with
around
that.
bringing people
Okay,
back
well, you're
to life
shitty at
and then
playing your
using them
drum.
to kill people.
I never said I was good. I'm
But
sorry.
hey.
What? What did you
No, I'm
just
just
say?
saying, like, there's probably worse people in the world than Gimbal.
Probably, but right here and right now.
Well, Kevlar, he was a real big dick too.
Yeah.
I can say this because Noob's not here, but Noob can do better. That is...
You can.
He can!
No.
Alright, so are we going through?
I'm like, as I'm walking through, I'm just like, I just don't... And then I just like through the...
Okay.
And then as I like come out the other side, I don't know what's there, but I'm just gonna assume that I'm like, you know.
So you guys all walk through this portal, and you walk through. No portal behind you as you step through,
Oh,
but
great.
you enter a small space that has 3 doors.
What
It's in the middle of a hallway.
Why is this
and
always
it looks-
doors?
It looks very familiar because you marked one of the doors.
What?
you
Wait,
were
what?
you were back in the middle of the labyrinth.
What?
In the middle of the labyrinth?
Pretty much the middle.
The 3 doors is the middle of the labyrinth?
Not the first room. The room. Remember, you guys came to a hallway that there was
yeah,
3
there's
doors,
the 3 doors. Yeah.
and you marked the door that you guys went through.
Bruh.
And that is where we're gonna end the session for tonight. So,
Brah.
Can we take a rest here?
probably not.
Awesome.
So,
Brah. That's where we're gonna end it.
so that's where we're gonna end the session. Thanks everybody who stayed and watched. If you're watching on YouTube, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
I
Absolutely.
can't believe we're level 5 now.
Have a good Thanksgiving.
Not even close.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
We're not even level 4 yet.
Yay.
I know.